Hello and welcome to the Hard to Handle Sports Podcast. This is episode number 31. My name is Ismael San Juan. Thank you so much for being here. On this episode, I went over to Heck's place. Issa pulled up, Rico pulled up. We had a full discussion, all four of us. We touched on the Super Bowl, the Stafford trade, if Jimmy Garoppolo has a future in San Francisco. We also touched about the Nets, Ben Simmons, and if Bradley Beal should move on from Washington. I thoroughly enjoyed the conversation. I think we all had a lot of fun. I think it's a very entertaining conversation. I hope you guys enjoy it. They're probably going to be coming on to the show more often. So thank you. Thank you to Heck. Thank you to Issa. Thank you to Rico for appearing on the show. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. Let's cut to it now. All right. So thank you guys for being here. My boy Heck, my boy Issa.
Yep.
My new homie right here.
Rico from DC.
Rico from DC. So what's up? We got someone that's going to go to Tampa to watch the Super Bowl. So let's get started right away with the Super Bowl. Who do you guys think is going to win? Patrick Mahomes against Tom Brady. Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing their first home Super Bowl ever. I'm start with Heck. Who do you think is going to win?
I got Mahomes, man. Mahomes, one guy that's like impossible for me to go against. You can't count this guy out, man. I mean, he always gets it done. You seen last year, even when he's down, multiple scores, big moments, he pulls his way up out of it and gets it done. I mean, this kid ain't gonna be denied, and he rises to the occasion and pulls the guys together and gets it done, man. I can't go against this young dude. He's a force to be reckoned with right now. And,
right.
I got Mahomes.
Right.
All the way.
What about you, Issa? Who do you got?
Damn, right now I just saw that my boy Matrix Mac just dropped $3 million on 3.25 on the Bucks.
Right.
So I'm just saying that he's about to lose his money. Poor guy, Yeah, I got Mahomes all the way for sure.
Mahomes,
man.
What about you, man? Who do you got?
I kind of been saying it like that line's gonna stay at 3. You see the money coming in on the Bucks. I got Mahomes. If Brady do it, I ain't gonna be shocked though. I ain't gonna be shocked.
You ain't gonna be shocked. Yeah, they always say it's kind of tough to bet against Brady, but now Mahomes is coming up along. It's kind of hard to bet against Mahomes, right?
Yeah, he's the new kid on the block.
How do you guys think if the Buccaneers were to win? How do you guys think they would win? Like, what do they got to do? Anybody?
I would say that you already know the Bucs defense is already top notch.
Right.
But at the same time, you see Kansas City, their offense is fucking fire. If you guys saw the past game, freaking Kelsey,
Tyreek Hill.
Freaking
Hardman.
Dude, you see the Packers defense, they were huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
They were exhausted guarding them.
Yeah. I think if the Bucks happen to win this football game, I think the Bucks just kind of steal it in the fourth quarter, man. End of the game. Brady is notorious for for
letting his defense carry him.
Yeah, and Adam Adam Vinatieri, man. Adam Vinatieri bagged a few of them chips for him, man. So I kind of see it going that way. I mean, when in reference back to last year's Super Bowl, man, with my Niners, 7 minutes left, man. We were up 20-10, and Mahomes had a big third and 15 and just rode that momentum the rest of the way and got it done, man. So, Brady is, he's a monster in the fourth quarter, and he knows how to seal the deal, man, and get it done. So, you got to watch out for that. If I'm the Chiefs, I try to put him away and keep him at a distance, man. The whole way.
Do you think playing in Tampa Bay, playing at home, is gonna give any type of advantage to the Buccaneers, or?
Man, I think the Chiefs could beat them anywhere, man. I just think I think they're the better team. I think they just that when you line it all up, man, they're just better. I mean, you take the 3 best players on the field, man. Mahomes, Kelsey, and Tyreek, man. I mean, you could line it up anywhere. I feel like they have what it takes to get it done.
Right on. Where would this put Mahomes if he wins it? Is he already top 3, top 2? Is he challenging?
I say he's top 5, man. If he wins this year, because you figure this could be his third Super Bowl in a row. If it wasn't for D4 jumping off sides, man, this could be his third appearance. And
he could have probably won it that year too.
In 3 years as a starter, man. I mean, that's impressive. And man. I mean, he automatically ought to be top 5. If he gets this done, man.
This top five.
This is gonna be impressive if he gets this done, especially against Brady, man. I mean, beating Brady is always a
huge.
That's a huge victory.
Only
man.
Eli and Foles.
Yeah, man, that shit's crazy.
But like you said, Rodgers has 1, Breeze has 1, Manning had 2,
Russ
has 1, and he would already have 2 in his 4th year.
In his 3rd year, third year as a starter.
Yeah, so that would be impressive stuff.
Yeah.
He's at least getting 3 more too. Like 3, 4 more.
Oh, hot take. He's ending with 5.
Yeah. But I think Brady, man, like it's gonna be hard to get to 6, man. Like regardless of whatever way you cut it. Yeah. Because I mean, you just take the longevity in a factor, right? Like, is anybody going to be able to be healthy enough, durable enough, prepared enough to play?
Yeah.
That for that kind of duration, man. We talking 2 decades.
Yeah, even just versus the Browns, he was already like in trouble. Like he almost missed the game.
Yeah,
of concussion.
That's what I'm saying.
You never know.
I mean, Brady. I think Brady has everybody just kind of up against the wall just with his durability. I mean, he dealt with the 1 year where he tore his ACL.
Right.
I mean, other than that. What time has Brady really missed?
None. He's Mr. Consistency.
And what do you always say? The best ability is what?
Availability.
And Brady, man, I mean, he's just consistent. He's available and he's always there, man.
Right.
I mean, when you look at the numbers, I mean, he's there like once every other year, man.
It's crazy. Man. It's crazy. Yep.
Yeah. So win or lose, do you think that is he gonna end up retiring after this year?
Nah, there's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way.
Brady's coming back again. I mean, you can go back to when Manning's first year in Denver, he lost the first one.
Yeah.
He came right back. They got blew out. The
Seahawks.
Seattle put it on there, man, and man, Manning came right back, and honestly, Manning was a lot stronger that first Super Bowl against Seahawks, man.
Right.
You've seen a big decrease in his arm, the arm strength, the velocity, everything, man. That one against the Panthers, man, the defense carried him and they got it done. So I mean. You could count on Brady possibly going back again next year.
Especially because Breeze
is gone.
Breeze is gone. Rodgers, I mean, they're saying he's going to stay, but you never know. You might end up with your Niners.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, anything is possible, but even if Rodgers is there, I mean, you figure just for continuity's sake, Tampa Bay running it back next year.
Right.
I mean, you can't disregard that this is their first year together.
Yeah.
So I mean,
during COVID too.
Exactly.
During
so
COVID.
I mean, continuity's sake, man, they're just they're gonna be revved up and ready to go again next year, man.
And Tom Brady is kind of like LeBron James in the fact that they're recruiting.
Yeah.
They're recruiting.
Like the alpha males during COVID. The alpha males during COVID. It's funny how when everything's fucked up. Who makes it happen?
Who makes
Tom Brady and LeBron James?
Yep.
Isn't that interesting? Everything's going down, but they still going up.
Yep. They find a way.
And they find a way and it's like leadership is most important during these times. And I feel like LeBron and Tom Brady, they kind of been doing their thing.
Yeah, and holding your teammates accountable. Because, I mean, right now that no one's really checking you, and you got off-season online workouts, no one's really checking you. Having, leaders like LeBron, Brady, I think that really helps too. But like you guys were saying, what do you say? The number one ability is availability. Who hasn't been available? Your boy Jimmy Garoppolo.
He's got some shit to say about that.
Hey,
So, where do the Niners go forward from this?
I think, if I was one with the keys, man, I'm gonna fix this issue all the way, right away, right here, right now with Deshaun Watson being available, man. I swing for the fences on that.
Who's available? Everybody?
Oh man, for a guy like Watson, I mean, anybody can go.
Bosa?
Anybody. Anybody can go. When you get an opportunity to bring an opportunity like that to your ball club, man.
Right.
You swing for the fences. You look at a guy like Deshaun Watson and you see what he brings to the table on the field, not only on the field but off the field. He's very involved in the city of Houston,
right?
Everything around Houston, engaging in the community. Who wouldn't want a guy like that to be the face of the franchise, man, and put everything on their back, man. And
Cap was pretty involved in the community too.
Yeah, he was.
Look for that way.
Yeah, I mean, I think Watson is because all these guys learn from Cap, and even though doing the right thing, I get it, being vocal, standing up and expressing the way you feel, it could be the right thing, but it's not the right thing at the same time,
Yeah.
If you want to stay, in this league, unfortunately, man, it's like, it's the way you express yourself.
You got to play by the rules.
Yeah, kinda. And I think everybody probably, learned from Kaepernick that, what you believe, is okay, but it's the way you come out and express it, man.
Yeah.
I think Cap was just too
radical.
Yeah, and it's like we got it. Week 1, 2, 3, we got it. You kneeled. It's cool. We respect it. We get where you're coming from. But if the main objective is playing football and having a long career and being here, it's like you got to get out here and and handle your business on the football field, man, and save that for another time and place. But the fact of the matter, man, Deshaun Watson, man, bring him to San Francisco. Do what you got to do. Do what it takes. Like I said, anybody's available to acquire a talent like that. It's a once in a lifetime talent. He's proven. He's ready to
take that team to the next level.
He is, man. And I break it down like this: if they're asking 4 first round picks, you figure they're really only getting one quality pick, which is the first one.
Yeah.
That 12th pick.
After that.
And after that, you're I mean, come on, you're banking on Deshaun's success.
Yeah.
They're drafting, late 20s, late 30s, man. I mean, you take a guy like Nick Bosa, if they want Bosa, Bosa's had injury history since high school, man. Yeah. I mean, he's an extreme talent, man, coming off that edge. He's an incredible, phenomenal player, man. But like I said, getting a guy like Watson, man, like
changes everything.
Yeah, it changes everything, man. I mean, I feel like anybody on your football team is expendable to land a guy like that. And anybody, man, anybody. And the messed up thing is we could have drafted him.
Yeah.
And we didn't, But I mean, how do you guys feel about it?
Well, I think Watson is the 3rd best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
Behind Mahomes and Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
And maybe you put Aaron Rodgers, but just because of age, it's way different.
Age and variables.
Yeah, I would give up whatever it takes to give. And now after we'll get into the Stafford trade, but if he went for 2 firsts and a 3rd and Goff, then I only imagine if Watson ends up moving, he's gonna go for like 5 first-round picks for 5.
I don't think they're going to trade him.
You don't think they're going to trade him?
They're not going to trade him. So they're going to, and other teams have done this too, where people will say maybe the Rockets did it with James Harden, where they didn't trade him immediately and they kind of waited around, and teams will wait and then they don't get as much. Right now, they'll give the world for him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they don't do it,
Well, yeah, once they start signing free agents, they draft like maybe like a second, third rounder. They're like, all right, we're going to give him a chance. Do we really need Watson? We just drafted. They got to do it right now before free agency, before the draft. So
my team, the Washington football team, Trent Williams
yeah.
was one of the best left tackles in football.
Yeah.
Every team wanted him. No, we're not trading him. We're not trading him. Then they ended up going to the Niners and getting a third or fourth round pick.
After he held out, right, for like a while.
It doesn't work out for the teams.
But, I mean, the left tackle, yeah, he's one of the best left tackles, but he's not.
This is even more.
This is Deshaun Watson.
Trade him. He doesn't want to play with you.
Yeah.
Trade him. Get a lot of stuff back. A lot. I mean, the haul is about to be nice.
Yeah.
They don't want to do it.
But if I'm the Texans, I'm not trying to get Garoppolo. That's not moving the needle for me. I think the most enticing destination.
He wants to go to the Jets. Watson wants to go to the Jets.
I would want to go to Miami. If I'm Watson, I would want to go to Miami.
I would say the Raiders.
The Raiders.
Reports are that Watson wants to go to the Jets. He wants to play in that New York market, and so I guess we'll see if Houston has to be willing to trade him.
Yeah. Or no, he has a no trade clause, so he gets to basically decide where he wants to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can't just be like, oh, whoever gives us the best package.
He could just be like, no.
Yeah.
Well, he wants to go to the Jets. If the Texans are willing to trade him to the Jets,
I don't know why he would want to go to the Jets, though.
I know it doesn't make sense to me either.
Like, you're not even going to like a better situation.
Yeah,
Like,
this man wants to be miserable his whole life or what?
Wait, he loves the coach. I guess he was the 49ers coordinator.
Salah
Loves
Robert
the
Salah.
coach, and he asked the Texans. He said the
He wanted them to
ownership went up to him and said,
I heard that.
Deshaun,
Who do you want?
value? What do you think we should do? He's like, I think you should interview Robert Saleh. He's the 49ers D coordinator.
And they didn't even.
And they said no.
wow.
And now he's the Jets head coach.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a fire in him.
Yeah,
So
but that's all
one
they got
reason.
going for him.
But then New York, you guys know New York City.
Yeah,
It's the biggest market.
it is.
So
But I mean, if you're a star, you can make it anywhere. You don't got to be New York.
he wants to go to the Jets.
I wouldn't want to go to the Jets.
Yeah.
I would want to go to Miami. If you were Deshaun Watson, where would you go?
If I was
Washington football
probably
team?
49ers, honestly. If like best to win, to be in a cool ass situation, I'd go to the 49ers.
Hey, no bias though.
No bias, no bias.
We're filming in SF.
But no bias. Huh?
I want to see him play. Eight home games. He's cool.
I'm a season ticket holder now.
I was thinking I could flip these tickets for so much money.
Damn.
No, I think Miami. I think Miami or the NFC. If I was him, I'd try to go to NFC just because the AFC is stacked with quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, your boy Justin Herbert.
Hey.
There's a lot of good QBs in the AFC. So if I'm him, I'm trying to go to the NFC, and then I basically just got to duke it out against Tom Brady and old Aaron Rodgers, old Matt Ryan. Like, who's really in the NFC that?
I mean, that's better than duking it out with Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. I don't know what Big Ben got
Burrow,
left.
Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert. We forgot about
Herbert.
Come on, man.
The Browns, Mayfield, if he keeps improving.
I'd way rather duke it out, in NFC, man.
That's what I was thinking. You said the Raiders. I'm not trying to go division with Mahomes
True.
and your boy Herbert. That would be the best division ever in quarterbacks wise. If you put Watson, Herbert, and Mahomes in the same division.
And I think the wild card in all this is Kyle Shanahan, man. Kyle Shanahan, I have one of us running wide open in the middle of the field, man. I mean, he just, he's just
on a bad back, bro.
Nah, man. Hey, man, this dude Kyle Shanahan, man. He's just such an innovative play designer, man. When you make a guy, like Jimmy Garoppolo, man. I mean, when you make him look like
pretty
the way
serviceable.
he's looking, it's like, like.
Hey, he makes Mullins look pretty decent.
Yeah. I mean, they had Mullins go to New York and win in New York, and they had him looking like someone was gonna reach for him by the trade deadline.
They
man.
beat the Rams.
Yeah,
That's
they
probably
beat the Rams. Yeah,
that's what ended up costing Goff his job. Probably.
Yeah.
You know,
I referenced that back to 2011 when Alex Smith played the Giants here at Candlestick.
Yeah,
and I think they lost 20-3.
Yeah.
You know, I think Harbaugh knew at that moment, like, if I want to win a championship, you know, and I'm going deep into January, and I got to face the Giants. Alex Smith can't beat them.
Yeah.
You know, so I think the next week Alex Smith got hurt in the Rams game,
He got a concussion,
and he never got his job back.
Yeah.
You know, but I think, you know, it's like, if we know this at the level, you know, that we're at, man, you know, these coaches, man, these scouts, these general managers, they get paid to do this all day long.
Right.
Let's not forget that. So if we know a guy's not good enough because he can't pass our eyeball test,
Yeah.
come on, man, they know, you know, like
Stop
they
playing.
know. Yeah,
Stop
you know, and I just think, you know, being a quarterback, man, it's like, it's tough, man. It's the toughest job in professional sports. And, you know, I've heard this before. It's like, you either got to be really like great or terrible.
Right.
Because just kind of like
In the middle,
good enough,
Yeah,
it's just not good enough.
you're holding your franchise hostage, kind of.
Yeah,
if
man.
you're like there,
Yeah,
if you're
because
toying with them,
yeah,
Yo,
because
should
it's
we
like
invest?
you
Should we,
because it's like
it sounds like relationships.
because it's like, if you get a guy, man, who's going to give you marginal success.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look, he won a playoff game.
Yeah.
Oh, look, you know, he did this. He went 11-5. We can't move up off him. Perfect example, man. The Chiefs had Alex Smith. They were in the playoffs every year.
Yep. They had that.
They
big
weren't
loss
good
the
enough to
Colts.
win it all. What happened when they moved up off him for something that they felt could have been better?
Yeah.
What happened?
They're right there. They're
right there.
dynasty.
You know, I mean, you know, you go back to the Charger situation ish. You know, former Charger, you know, San
Free agent
Diego,
fan.
you know,
Free agent fan.
yeah, hey, man, nah, but you know, you day one, you know, Chargers fan, but go back to the Drew Brees and Phillip Rivers scenario. Man.
Yeah.
You know, they moved up off Brees because they felt, hey, we may have a younger prodigy in Phillip Rivers. And, you know, these are the chances that you got to take in sports, man. You got to, you know.
You got to swing for the fences.
Yeah, you have to. You can't. Yep. It's not just let's sit back and be passive and be safe. And
because if you do,
man,
you know what that reminds me of being passive? You end up being like the Bengals.
Yeah, man.
Well, you go with Marvin Lewis, where you go to the playoffs like 6 straight years, but you never win anything.
No, man, you gotta take chances on the field and off the field.
Right.
You know, and like I said, you know, the Chargers situation, it didn't really work out. You know, Breeze ended up moving on and you know, winning a championship.
Yeah.
But he had the Saints in contention every year. It was like every year January comes along and you're like, the Saints are here.
Right.
What's gonna happen? You know, he was threatening you to go win a ring, man, every year. And you know, it didn't really work out, you know, with Rivers in San Diego, and they chose Rivers over Breeze. And, you know, they had some really, really strong teams, man, you know, with LT and Antonio Gates. And, you know, they had some really good things going on, but it just never worked out. And that's okay too.
But the thing I would say about that situation is Drew Brees had Sean Payton.
Yeah.
Rivers had freaking Turner and all these McCoy. Yeah, he had McCoy. He had all these bum ass coaches.
Yeah.
So for like back to our original point, the Niners have Shanahan, and I believe in Shanahan. So if you got Shanahan, I think you're more like confident to make these moves to go for it because you know you got your guy. He's a genius. There's no question marks.
Well, I mean, you know, they
time management maybe or timeouts, but as far as X's and O's.
You know, they threw the playbook in Shanahan's crib, man. You know, he got his father, man. His father is you know, I mean, come on, man, very, very prominent you know, head coach, man, you know, in his heyday.
With Denver.
You know, I just think that with Shanahan, you know, I kind of think to myself, like, is this guy, you know, is he arrogant to the effect to where he feels like, you know what, like, I could win with a guy like Garoppolo.
Right.
I could win with a guy like Mullins. My scheme,
you
know, my play calling is so good that I could win with a guy like that. It would be equivalent to like you know, a NASCAR driver. Like, I can beat you with this car. My car's not as good as yours, but I know how to drive that good that I can beat you. You know, and that could be a cancer. You gotta watch out for that. You know, but nevertheless, man, like, you know, I think quarterback, man, quarterback. You gotta have the guy. You know, when you look at the you know, AFC Championship, NFC Championship every year, most of the time, man, it's the battle of the quarterbacks, man. You need the quarterback.
Yep.
You know,
I agree with that.
You need the quarterback, man. You know, swing for the fences on the quarterback and you know, live and die, you know, by that process, man. Get the quarterback. You know, you got you know, Russell Wilson, you got Aaron Rodgers, who you look around them and their teams aren't that good. Yeah. They're just not. But
especially the Seahawks.
But I mean, but they're so good that they hide, you know, the rest of the flaws within the team, man.
They're like makeup for the whole team.
Yeah, man. That's just how it goes.
I do feel like though it takes more than just a quarterback, because look at Matthew Stafford.
Look at Watson. Hey, and that's a perfect segue. What do you guys think about this Rams trade, this Lions trade? Who got the better deal, the Lions or the Rams?
That immediately. The Lions got the way better deal.
The Lions got the way better deal?
Man,
dude, as a Rams fan, getting rid of Goff's contract, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
No. That's a blessing.
Yeah, but they both have dead money. I know they both got dead money, so it kind of evens out.
Let's go over what the Lions got real quick. If you want to Google it real quick. The Lions got Jared Goff.
Yep.
That's a quarterback that can play football until he might be. Listen, he might be a quarterback that we stick to for 10 years.
No.
You don't know.
No. I could put how big was that bet for the Super Bowl?
I'll make $3 million on that. Nah, man.
What?
Jared Goff? Did you see what he did with the Rams offense?
Dude, Jared Goff was on his way to being a bust before McVay got there. His first few years with
no, he only had 1 year with Fisher.
Or 1 year with he looked like a bust with Fisher. And then McVay got there and he drew up all these plays. Yeah. He was a bust. He looked terrible. Then McVay got there, then Gurley stepped it up and he looked good. Gurley gets hurt. Gurley gets what he got on his knees? Like I forgot what he got on his knee, where you can't really.
Jared Goff is a serviceable quarterback in the NFL. That's my opinion. And they got that. He's going to start for the Lions this year for sure. Yeah. And they got 3 first-round picks on.
They got 2 and a third.
2 first-round picks and a third.
And for the Rams with Stafford, it's going to be 26 to 32. So I mean, bottom end of the first.
Yeah, I think the Rams are just banking on, like, they know they have the team now, like they're good now.
Number 1 defense.
So and Goff was obviously not working out. So by having Stafford on the team, like, bro, like we're like
Stafford's never won a playoff game.
I'll tell you this: Vegas had the Rams as the third favorite to win the NFC West before the trade. After the trade, now they're the favorites to win the NFC West, even with Wilson.
But what's their Super Bowl odds?
Well, I haven't checked that out. But now they're the favorites to win their division, and that says a lot.
Plus, you win a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying. Hey, I never said the Rams were favorite. Yeah. I never said the Rams were the favorite to win the NFC or to make the Super Bowl. But I do think they're going to win this trade, just because when the Lions are on offense, you never feel like you got to coddle your quarterback. You never feel like you got to coddle your quarterback. You always feel like, you know what, whatever play I call, Stafford could execute it.
So this is what I think. I think the Lions are going to get a serviceable quarterback for the next year or two to groom whoever they think, and he might still be the quarterback. And then on top of that, they're going to get 2 first-round picks, which could be great players.
And it don't matter if they're great
third-round
players.
pick, they could be a great player. I think that's a lot.
Man, they could draft another
for a quarterback that hasn't ever won a playoff game.
They could draft another Megatron. They still not going to do anything. This is the Lions.
Stafford has never won a playoff.
It's the Lions. The Lions are toxic.
Traded everything for him.
The Lions ruined Megatron's career. They ruined Barry Sanders' career. And the Lions, they could have gotten 10 first-round picks. They probably still wouldn't get it done. But they're the Lions.
They just gave up all them picks for a Lions player.
All right, but that's different. Now he's going into he's getting he's getting rehabilitation right now. He's getting It's like, have you seen those videos?
I'll tell you this.
Have you seen those videos when you find like a little puppy somewhere and he's all beat up, and then you take care of him and you nurture him and he gets all cute?
I'll tell you
That's
this,
what the
man. I'll tell you this, man. You got to put some respect on McVay's name, man. McVay is a hell of a coach. I'll tell you this right now. Yeah. Well, you
and
know,
Shanahan.
I
He's
say
like,
that. Yeah,
give Washington some credit.
Yeah. Shout out to Washington, man.
Shout out Washington.
You know, hope you guys get a football.
You guys are working on that, huh?
You know, figure it out, man. You know, but nevertheless, man. You know, I believe in McVay, Shanahan, that whole little bubble that they had. You know, incredible coaching staff, man. And I'll tell you this. You know, the Rams. You know, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see the Rams in the NFC title game next year, man.
I would not be surprised.
You know,
either.
I think the Stafford thing's going to work out, you know, just fine. You know, Stafford reminds me of he's like a diet Tony Romo, man, like a cheap man's Romo.
Yeah.
He's a gunslinger.
He might be
man.
better than Romo.
Yeah.
He just played for the Lions.
Yeah, you know, he played. You know, when you play for the Lions or the Browns, it just nullifies everything, to me, right? Like it's like. But you know,
and Washington too sometimes.
I think you know, you know, I think
With
you know
Dan
Matt
Snyder.
Stafford, man. You know, my vote's going in the Matt Stafford box. I think if the Niners would have got him, it'd have been an upgrade over Garoppolo.
Yeah, way.
Without a doubt, man. And you know, I think he still has a lot left in the tank to where he can help a team. You know, he can make all the throws.
He can make all the
He
throws.
gets the ball.
Like you were saying earlier, like I feel like you could trust Stafford to make that fourth down play.
Yeah.
I would not trust Goff.
Yeah, nah.
Ever.
Nah.
Never.
Just put it like if you're down by a touchdown, you got to go the length of the field. You could let Stafford just run the whole offense.
Yeah.
You could with Stafford, you could go 5 wide receivers and you'll feel cool.
Yeah.
With Goff, you kind of feel like you got to put 2 tight ends, a running back. You got to do play action. You got to do all these bubble screens just to because you know he's not that good.
Yeah. You know, I just think. Yeah. Nah.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Goff gets benched
The Niners
this
beat
next season. I would not be surprised once he leaves McVay.
listen.
I would not be surprised if he gets benched by the Lions.
Me neither. Hey! Look, check this out. Yeah, you know, Goff is Bay Area bred. I think Goff made. Yeah, he's from Nevada.
He went to Cal. He went to Cal.
You know, I think you know, Goff, man. There's just me personally. If I was a head coach, I don't want nobody that's limited, man. If you can't do it all,
Yeah.
Even if you don't do everything great,
Yeah.
you need to do.
Man, I'll take Tyler Heineke over
Yeah.
Goff.
Oh, come on. Higher ceiling.
Take Taylor.
Higher ceiling.
You seen that boy move?
Yeah. Hey, man.
Every time Goff played the Redskins, he shredded us too.
Hey, a lot of teams shred the Redskins, man.
I'm not a Goff hater at all. I want to see him do well with the Lions. I think the Lions won this trade. A serviceable quarterback, 2 first-round picks, and a third. I'm happy with it. I mean, I think they got, like I said, my team offered a lot.
Yeah.
And there's like, it's not enough.
Yeah.
Montez Sweat and a first round in the third.
That's
Stafford?
what Washington football team offered?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I just don't like Goff.
Yeah, no, honestly,
I know.
I actually met Goff in real life, and he's just a prissy white boy trying to take some tail. Dude, I was over here just trying to say what's up, giving him a little high five or anything. He's like, nah, he was worried about the bitches. I was like, I respect. Little young guy, I was like in his rookie year too.
Hey, but you got to show up.
hey, I'm your fan, bro.
Hey, when
I was preaching this in Goff We Trust for a couple years now, but he disappointed me, man.
Yeah. I mean, if you put up 3 points in the Super Bowl, like, come on.
I think
that was
that was a turning point too. It was kind of a little heartbreaking as well. I was like, come on.
3 points in the Super Bowl with McVay as your offensive coordinator. And at the time, everyone thought
was he
McVay
missing people in the Super Bowl? I was drunk as shit. I was an 18.
It was set up to be like.
Gurley was a little hurt, I think.
Yeah, but it was still set up to be like a
I remember
solid.
that Super Bowl. That was a fucking lit Super Bowl. ATL. That was fun.
It was actually a boring
That was
Super
a very
Bowl, and I'm
fun
sure you had a
Super
good
Bowl
time.
for me. Yeah. I had a great time. I remember I was so drunk I couldn't watch Super Bowl, but it was very defensive.
Yeah. All right, well, anyways, man, forget about Goff. What's the one team that didn't make the playoffs this year or like a up-and-coming team that you guys think could be hot next year?
I'm going with my team to start it off right
Washington football team.
I'm going with the Washington football
And they got a
team.
good defense.
We got a great defense.
They got that running back, Gibson. Gibson's good.
I like Gibson.
Scary
McLaurin
Terry. Terry.
We got a pleasant surprise at tight end, Logan Thomas.
He can run.
And we got a lot of cap space. We have about $60 million in cap space, so we can go and get guys, and hopefully that we go and get some impressive players to come back and play with us.
Right.
And then we got the draft. We got a lot of draft picks. We got the extra 3rd round pick for Trent Williams. So hopefully they bring all this money and these picks and make the team better, right?
Right.
Future looking great. Yeah.
So I would go with the easy pick. I'll pick the Niners, a team that didn't make it this year, and they're going to be in there next year. I'll be the Niners, and if I was to go on a limb, I'll probably say Jacksonville too. I like Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer's cool. Yep. They're going to get their quarterback. They got a lot of cap space too. They got some weapons. We'll see what they do, but I like Jacksonville.
How about Denver? Can Denver be a sleeper to land Watson?
I mean, who would they get? Who would they give up?
Dude, ain't nobody want to go to Denver.
I said, the same argument for the Raiders. Why would you want to go for Herbert and Mahomes?
Yeah.
4 times in the season.
He decides where he wants to go.
Yeah, he could block any trade.
I think, man, my sleeper team, man. I think the Cardinals figure it out, man. You know,
okay.
I think I think Cliff Kingsbury, man. If he don't get them guys together,
he's getting fired.
You know, he's getting fired. I can see him getting fired midseason because a guy like Kyler Murray, man. Kyler Murray is phenomenal to me.
They choked this year.
Yeah.
They choked.
Yeah,
they choked.
No. Did the Cardinals go?
No, they were 9-7.
9-7.
9-7.
Because they lost to us. They lost to the Niners.
And they lost to the Rams the last week too.
Yeah.
Without
I think they got to get some defense, man. I think they got to get themselves a tight end. If I were them, man, I find a way to trade up and get that kid, man. What's this kid, man? This best tight end in the draft, man. His name. Yeah. Oh my God, man. This guy's. Dang, man, this guy Florida, man. This guy's insane. Hey, man, they got to get them a tight end. I always say a tight end is a quarterback's best friend. Aaron Rodgers don't got one. You've seen how they didn't get very far.
Yeah, and he has the other white guy. I forgot his name. He had a lot of touchdowns, but he's not that good.
Yeah, a tight end is a man's best friend. I think, Kittle, makes Jimmy look 10 times better than he is,
Jimmy
man,
kills Kittle, bro.
Yeah. Oh man, he hangs Kittle out to dry, man.
With the dangerous throws.
But I think there's a few up and coming teams, man. That's just they're hungry. They're right there, man. It's like like the Bills. Like the Bills this year. Just kind of turn things around. Develop these young guys, man, and just.
What about the Chargers?
Hey man, I love Justin Herbert, and
Justin
I think
Herbert's my guy.
Hey man, I think Herbert is the biggest sleeper pick, man, in years because you got
bro. I'm telling you right
bro.
Now, man.
Listen, they got these Oregon guys, man. What's the last
Mariota?
highly coveted guy? I mean,
Mariota, but
who was before Mariota, man, in the early 2000s? Was it Kellen Clemens? No, what's this kid's name? Came out of Oregon. It might have been
with the Jets.
He with the Jets? No, he was a Jet, but he went to who else did he go to? He got drafted to somebody else, I believe. Or did he get drafted to the Jets?
Kelly Clemens, I'm pretty sure got drafted.
I think he's up for a coaching gig. He's up for a coaching gig. But these Oregon guys, I remember they had Jeremiah Masoli. They had they had an interesting group of guys coming out being quarterbacks that never really panned out at the NFL level.
That's why people were so low on Herbert too. They're like
Herbert,
this offense.
Man, Herbert, man. I mean, he blew my mind this year, man. I'm a big fan. I think he'll be one of the perennial guys, man, for the next quarter 10, 12 years. He's just one of them guys. He just does it all.
First rookie to throw for over 30 touchdowns ever.
Stats this year. Holy
he didn't play the first game.
He's fun to watch, and me myself, man, I'm a Niners fan, but nevertheless, I like to watch quality football, man.
You're a football fan too.
Yeah, man. I like that's first, man. First priority. I like to watch quality football, man. I like to watch guys who can do it all, man. That's what it's about, man. The best of the best, man, getting out there and clashing against each other, man. And
So what's Herbert's ceiling? Top 5, top 3.
Man, I
he
think
could be the best.
He can be it. I think they got to get somebody who knows how to drive that car, man. Like, I know they got rid of Anthony Lynn. Did they hire anybody?
They hired the defensive coordinator for the Rams. I forgot his name. But
Okay.
Some white guy.
Yeah.
He looks pretty cool. I think they kept.
They got to get a guy that
coach.
knows how to drive that car, man. Justin Herbert, man, he's a stud.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah, you
I like him.
in fantasy. He had like 4 wins the whole season, but he got you. He got you.
So you got the Chargers, you got the Broncos, you got the Chiefs, you got the Raiders. That division reminds me of the NFC West. It reminds me of the NFC West, man. I mean, it's tough. And,
Stafford, Wilson,
and
Murray,
Kyler and Garoppolo.
Garoppolo. One of them is not like the same.
Hey, Garoppolo is easily the weakest quarterback in the division, but I know that we beat the Rams twice this year. One time with the backup quarterback. The first time we beat them, Garoppolo had a severe high ankle sprain, man. So, Kyle beat them 4 times in a row, man. And I think he got their number. But, I mean, hey, man, McVay is no lunch pail, man. He'll figure it out. He got Stafford now. And, I think the Niners are in some deep trouble, man. If they don't upgrade this quarterback position, they're in deep trouble. Teams, like the Rams, man. They're on a mission to get better. And,
that's what I like about the Rams.
Yeah, and it's a trip, man, because they haven't had a first round draft pick
like 7 years.
I mean. It's like, come on, man. I think draft picks are like lottery tickets. You take a gamble on them, and their formula has been working. I mean, they made the playoffs three out of 4 years.
Yeah, Super
the
Bowl.
only year they didn't make it was, I think, the year the Niners went
last year.
Yeah, and they went 9-7. And if they were in the NFC East, they would have went to the playoffs with that record, man.
They would have won the division.
So it was still a successful season, man. So
I still believe in draft picks, and I hear what he's saying about them being lottery picks. But if I'm a new GM, I still want to build through the draft.
Yeah,
and I still.
But
feel
if
like
you have a player like Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey,
first round pick.
Yeah, I know. But once you hit on them, you gotta go. You gotta go.
Put all your money on them.
They're valuable picks.
Yeah.
The picks mean something. You can hit on players like that.
But they were top 10 picks. I mean, Aaron Donald, I think he was 12.
Aaron Donald,
12. Was he 14?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Jalen Ramsey was like 3, I think. No, 5. I think he was 5.
Oh, those are elite talents.
Those are elite draft picks. The Rams are not going to have those top 12, top 15 draft
picks. How does that impact your growth as a team? It probably will.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're hitting on second rounders, third rounders, then you're cool. So they got Cam Akers. He's a good talent.
But if a first round is a lottery, then a second and third is even
the whole thing is a lottery.
You gotta know how to shop at Walmart.
Say it again.
You gotta know how to shop at Walmart.
You gotta know how to shop at Walmart. When you drafted second, third, and fourth.
You gotta do it.
When you're looking through the thrifts.
Yeah.
You better know what you're looking at.
All right. So you know who's gonna shop at Walmart? The Nets, because they gotta find some players to help them out on defense.
Wait, what was that stat? They're projected to be.
They're projected to be the number 1 offensive rating team ever
of all time.
But then they're also projected to be the worst defensive rating team ever.
Vegas overs.
Vegas over. Every night.
Check those Nets records. They're like 20-6.
What do you guys think about the Nets? Can they win it as currently constructed?
No, dude, you already know the basis of championships. Defense win championships. Like, come on. Like, when it comes to a 7-game series,
if they can't stop you,
if you can't stop, you're still scoring 130. Bro, like, come on, like, it's not.
Dude, they're like, their games are like 95-95 in the middle of the third quarter. You're like, what? This is some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
So what's up? What do you think about them?
I think they got DeAndre Jordan there to block the rim. They're gonna put up a lot of points. All the games they're going 140.
Yeah.
They're looking at 130, 140.
Yep.
They're filling up the bucket. They're making it rain. They got 3 of the best 10 players in the league in one team. You feel like after a while that's gonna have to make sense.
Right.
I mean, you got Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant on one team.
Right.
So you got 3 of the best 10 players on one team.
Right.
I think they're gonna make the finals. I do.
Okay.
I think they're
Can
gonna
they win
be in
it,
the
though?
finals.
Can they win it against the Lakers? That's the main thing.
They can. I think they can. I don't know if it will happen, but they have so much talent. There's so much talent. You think about it. Point guard, Kyrie Irving. Shooter, Kevin Durant. Playmaker.
Harden.
They got it all, right?
They don't
So,
got defense.
I'll tell you the thing that worries me about that is, recently it was what? So KD, Harden, and Kyrie all went for like 30 plus points, and they only win by like 2 points.
Yeah.
That's like for me, like in the finals.
That's a lot of pressure.
Dude, that's
a
not
lot
gonna
of
cut it.
pressure. That's a lot of pressure.
My main question is when we talk about the finals, you take a team like the Nets, you take a team like the Lakers. My number one question is who is going to stop Anthony Davis?
Anthony Davis sometimes. his
Well,
knee
right
his
now,
knee is gonna stop him.
That is 10 man.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis, and he got to step his game up, man. Right now he's not playing at the level that he's capable of.
Yeah.
But I think come playoff time, man. I'm hoping he get things revved up and get them going. But KD, man, KD, what a sight to see, man. To come back from that injury.
Yeah. MVP candidate.
I never really counted him out. I mean, it's Kevin Durant.
He's about to win comeback player of the year and MVP.
Oh, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt.
Crazy.
I mean, watch it. KD is he's like a video game, man. I mean, his game, man. The Slim Reaper, man. I mean, his game is just so nasty. He could score whenever he wants.
That's the thing about the Nets, though. Sometimes Kyrie thinks he's a closer. He's taking all these shots at the end, and I'm like, damn, that should be KD taking that shot. So they got
those egos, bro. They're gonna clash.
Yeah, but I think it's inevitable, man. I predict
Lakers in 3.
A Nets and Lakers showdown, man. And may the best team win. And LeBron's the kind of guy, man, where I can never bet against this dude.
Yeah,
I don't care if it's the Warriors. I don't care if it's the Nets. I don't care. Whoever, man. Yeah. I learned my lesson.
You showed me that ticket one day.
LeBron, man. He's just, one of them guys where, he's always gonna find a way to get it done.
Bro, yeah, it's like, I don't know if you see like LeBron playing so far. You can't even tell he's not even giving it his all right now, and he has played every single game. I thought, honestly, at the beginning of the season, I thought he was gonna sit out on the back-to-backs and shit. Yeah, but then he's playing every fucking game, playing his hardest, and then he's not even at his full potential.
Which is crazy because Anthony Davis is 26, and he's sitting out games.
He's sitting on back-to-back games.
And then LeBron James is 36, and he's playing every game. I think he has the 4th, 5th most minutes in the league, which is crazy. Yeah. But back to the Nets. I really like Giannis, so I hope he makes it out of the East.
Don't worry about Giannis. Middleton's gonna take out the Nets. Middleton.
I don't think the Giannis and Bucks thing is gonna work out.
Yeah.
It's not. Dude, he was premature to
You think he's regretting signing that extension already?
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna last.
Once he saw Kyrie get traded, or Harden, he's probably
oh,
damn,
shit, I got played.
I fucked up. And I only have Middleton and Holiday. That's looking rough for him.
Nah, so Miami is looking terrible, but Philly with
Miami
Doc
was
Rivers.
a fluke last year.
Philly with Doc Rivers looks intriguing.
Yeah.
But I just feel like the Nets are gonna figure it out.
The Nets are too, yeah.
And then the
Nets got to worry about Cleveland. They lost back to back against the Cavs.
Cleveland makes the
Sexton, Garland going off on them. Come on.
Sexton is nice, by the way.
Sexton is
Have you ever
nice.
seen the clip of him going 3-on-5 in Alabama? That's
because players couldn't. They were like they fall down or something like that.
That's really cool. You got 2 players who got kicked out. So you go, let's go 3-on-5, and you're still gonna get a bucket. That's all right.
Yeah, so I think
he's a dog,
I do
he's a
think the
dog.
Nets could just talent their way through the East. They have so much talent that they could out talent Philly,
Yeah, I think so.
the Bucks, anybody.
How
once they
about
play-
Embiid though?
Nah, they could out talent. Nah,
Philly's going to be well coached. They're going to have great talent because they're going to have Joel Embiid as a center. They're going to have Ben Simmons,
Who's
They're gonna have
unplayable in the
Rock.
playoffs.
They're going to have shooters. They got Steph Curry's little brother,
Seth,
slinging
yeah, Seth.
rockets
Yeah.
everywhere you go.
No, he's older.
He's the number 1 shooter in the NBA.
Right.
Slinging rockets. They got him going around like a madman.
yeah,
Everything he shoots is right?
right,
So they have a hell of a ball team.
right.
So you never know.
You never know. I mean, I think they could talent their way through the East, but once whoever makes it out of the West, that's gonna be a dogfight because the West is gonna come with either Kawhi Leonard and Paul George.
I love Doc Rivers as a basketball coach. I always have. And he's
That's what Paul
coaching
George
Philly.
said, right?
He's coaching Philly, and Philly has a lot of talent.
Yeah.
I don't believe in Ben Simmons. That's the thing.
Dude, Ben Simmons a fucking bum.
Ben Simmons is
I'm
cheeks.
here for this Ben Simmons slander all day, every day, bro. He's so cheeks.
So you like Joel, but you don't like Ben Simmons?
Dude, Joel is an MVP candidate. What are you talking about? Ben Simmons is what, 12, 8, and 7? Come on, can't shoot a lick. Come on, man. Ben Simmons, come on. Jaylen Brown's better than him.
So there was teams offering like their elite players for Ben Simmons, and Doc Rivers and the Philadelphia Brass, they said no. We want to hold on to Ben Simmons. These are facts. We could look at his field goal percentage though.
He brought out the stats.
Because he can only shoot layups.
shoot layups, bro.
He's like a center that can handle the ball. That's what he is.
Remember what I said? There was
Post moves.
They were offering. This is what it was actually. Now I remembered. Camera load in. They offered James Harden for Ben Simmons, and the Philadelphia Sixers said no.
I would have take.
Yeah,
I
when they
would've took
fucked
Harden.
up.
No,
and they
They fucked up. They fucked up.
Okay, we're talking about what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how old is Ben Simmons? He's probably much younger.
Yeah, he's like 24, 25, I think.
Oh, so he's
25.
like 10 years or like 8 years younger?
Like 6. Harden's like 31, 32.
So he's much younger,
Yeah.
and he's more athletic, and
Yeah.
he's bigger.
Yeah, why he can't shoot.
You could train somebody to shoot. You can train somebody to shoot. You can't.
Dude, they've been training him how many years now?
Somebody
Dude,
to
he
be
said,
big.
all right, bro, from the beginning, they projected like, yo,
He trained somebody to be big.
I've been hearing the same thing for the last-
Hey man, Ben Simmons can't shoot from you to me. It's
3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet.
The Warriors, man. They, to me, it's like, they changed basketball, man. You got to be able to shoot.
you got to be able
have
to
to.
stretch the field.
You have
stretch
to,
the court.
man. And they backing up off Ben Simmons, man. Go ahead. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, bro. I'll take it.
Fire. Go ahead.
Dude,
It's crazy.
I don't see that changing anytime soon,
He's
man.
terrible.
He is,
He's-
I think they'll teach him to shoot.
When he couldn't walk his first year, that's the time.
He's actually making progress.
That's
nah, he made progress, but not enough to be like a.
well, what's the
made a few
progress?
threes.
Now he's attempting them. That's the progress. That should be the progress from year 1 to 2, not from 1.
how many
to like
how many
year
years
5.
Ben Simmons been in the league? 5,
4 or 5.
5, 6 years.
This is his 4th. I think it's his 4th
5,
year.
okay.
He sat out his first year. He won Rookie of the Year, and then last year.
Is there any hope?
I don't see it. He's never gonna be a 3-point shooter.
I would have gave him up for Harden. The Sixers would have been way
easy.
better.
A James Harden and Embiid pick and roll.
Yeah, I think the Sixers, man. I mean, they were tripping.
Yeah.
I don't know what they see in him.
I don't know if I think the Sixers just leaked that out just so the trade didn't go through, so they're not trying to upset Simmons. So obviously, I think the Rockets said no. I think the Rockets are like, I'd rather get what's his name, Oladipo.
Yeah. So what do you got? I mean, we got the trade deadline coming up, man. What do you guys think, man? What's shaking out there? Can live? I'm hearing
Free Beal from
the Washington handcuffs. He's trapped in the Capitol.
Yo, man, what's up with Bradley Beal, man? We go.
What I'm hearing from my people is that he doesn't want to leave.
He doesn't. He's cool. He's cool being mediocre.
Yeah, so he doesn't want to leave, right? He wants to make it work in DC. That's what I'm hearing from my folks.
No, there's been loyalty there, but bro, have you seen him in the games where he drops 40 plus and they still lose? At least I think that was like 6-7 games.
I think I saw one stat that he's the first player to drop to lose 10 straight games where he drops 30 plus points.
Yeah, that's
That's crazy.
That must be frustrating. Like 100%. As a player, if you want to be like the best in the business, that's frustrating for sure.
It's gotta be. But I guess he fucks with DC. I don't know what's going on.
He likes them riots.
John Wall left. John Wall. They would give it to my man Heck. I gotta use the restroom.
Man, it's confirmed, man. Bradley Beal, he liked the riot. But I think I feel this way wholeheartedly about sports, man. If you got a player that can contribute to a winning culture, to a team that's ready to contend, man, it's like, let him spread his wings, man.
Dude, if I'm the Sixers, I'm trading Simmons for Beal.
Oh, come on, man! Without a doubt,
dude. You get Beal with
and throw some draft picks in there, man. Sweeten the deal and get it done. I think a player like Bradley Beal can he can bring some electricity to the 76ers. Man,
yeah,
without a doubt. And I just don't think Ben Simmons serves them anymore. Whatever it is that he's lacking, obviously, it's not going to happen in Philadelphia.
It's not,
and that's okay.
That's fine.
But it's time.
And the thing is, they haven't beat. He needs a team where he could be like the main star and shooters around. Yeah. But Embiid is the guy.
Yeah, Washington will be a perfect place for Ben Simmons, man. I think they should make that happen. I'm hearing around the league that Zach LaVine could be on the move.
Ooh, Zach LaVine is a baller.
Yeah, I've always liked Zach LaVine, man.
He's nice. He's so sick.
Yeah, I'm hearing he could be on the move. I'm hearing the Pelicans, may want to come up off of JJ Redick and Lonzo Ball.
I mean, Lonzo might go to the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, I think Lonzo could definitely come to the Warriors and kind of spell Curry. Come up.
Actually, I kind of like that. I like him.
But Lonzo, I think what it is with Lonzo is you have to let go. Whatever your dad's telling you, whatever expectations you had, you got to come up off that for now, man. You just got to be Lonzo. Yeah. Lonzo got to be Lonzo. Do what you do best, man. And, forget everybody else's expectations, man. And just be the best version of you, man.
Right.
And, I think he could be a great addition to the Warriors. He got to do something with that shot. Hopefully Steph can help him a little bit with that.
Yeah,
but that may not be his prerogative, man.
He's a good defender.
He's a good defender. He's a good defender. He'll stay in front of you. Me, I'm not a full-fledged Warriors fan, but I think I support them just based off, demographics.
Yeah.
And, me being here, in my 36 years, man, and I think he'll be a great addition to what they got going here. You've seen, I think a lot of people disregard, the Warriors and all their success, man. They disregard their bench, man. Like when you look at the stardom of the Golden State Warriors, man, they had a lot of great things happening off the bench, man. And they're gonna need to get to get some of that. Yeah, they got to build that back up, man. To get
Spates, Barbosa.
Hey, man, you got to get that. You got to get that back intact to get anywhere close to where you guys were before, man.
Right.
Like you got to get that bench back together, and I think if the Warriors, can package up, maybe Oubre and a pick,
Right.
Oubre and a couple picks to, get a guy like Lonzo Ball and JJ Redick, man, I think it could help the
JJ Redick, that'd be crazy.
I
Talk about spreading the floor out.
Come on, man. I think it could help the Warriors out a lot. I'm very interested to see what Clay is going to come back and do. In the off season, I feel like he got a lot of mental hurdles to really get over.
Yeah.
As far as them back-to-back injuries, man, those are devastating injuries. And I know, me and Rico talked earlier. Take for instance a guy like Gordon Hayward, devastating injury.
Yeah,
bro.
I think
he found his home in Charlotte.
But
he's a baller.
but like we talked about, mentally you got to overcome that injury first, man. That's the primary hurdle, man.
That's what Clay's gonna have to get over too.
Mentally, you got to have the confidence to know, like, hey, I'm gonna get past this, and that could take some time. Getting over that hurdle mentally, and maybe Clay could come into a role.
Even
like,
Paul George had to get over that too.
It takes some time, and
I never got over it.
You tore ACL, and I mean, it's just that confidence to push.
He tore ACL in the strip club, bro.
Oh, man, what you got to say about that?
What Super Bowl was that?
What Super Bowl?
What Super Bowl was that, bro?
Was that Brady when Brady came back from Atlanta?
Someone dropped their drink or what?
I tore my ACL hooping, man.
Oh, okay. Is that the name of the strip club or what? You were at hooping?
You were at hooping.
I tore my ACL, but it is a mental thing, man, because that's a lot of pain, man. Tearing your ACL, bro.
Yeah.
I remember going the next day to the knee specialist.
Yeah.
My knee was about this big, and she's pumping. She put
Is
a
that the
needle
name of
up
the
in
stripper?
me. She put a needle up in me.
Yeah.
Pumping out blood.
Oh.
All blood in my leg.
Yeah.
And I know I was like, man, I'm not getting paid no millions to run around doing this shit.
Yeah.
I broke my shit for free.
Man, I'm over here looking like, what? This shit don't make sense.
With no universal health care? What's going on?
You'll never know how much you need your legs till you tear your ACL.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm not about to be running around no more. And what? And it was mental, right? It was my mentals telling me like, what the fuck I'm running around for? I'm not getting paid to run around. What the fuck I'm running around for?
Take a seat.
Go ahead and use my mentals
I'm going to take a seat in front of Diamond and just call it a day.
to get me my motherfucking bag. What the fuck So, I realized that I fucked my leg up. I didn't really want to run no more. So I know it's a mental thing that it comes when you tear your ACL. It's not just about rehabbing it all the way.
Yeah.
It's about attacking the game the same way you would attack the game.
You can see straight up, like, as these players, after they come out the injury, you can see the little hesitation, the little hesitation to the drive. They're like, oh fuck, like that little split second that like makes you guess like, oh shit, should I be doing this shit? Like, oh fuck.
And sports is like, they say it's a game of inches, it's a game of milliseconds. So if you're doubting yourself for that 0.5 second, that second, that could be the
course
difference.
Of the game. Yeah, that's the difference.
I didn't want to touch on this. What do you guys think about Shaq? Is he a hater or is he a motivator or what's he doing? What's he doing?
Shaq is a hater.
He's a
Shaq
bitter old man.
Shaq's a hater, man. Hey, man, all these guys, man, Shaq Barkley, man, it's like, let these young guys shine, man. Instead of you hating on somebody, why don't you use that same energy, man? Give a guy a call, pull a guy to the side, man, and help him where you think he's lacking at, man. Help him get to that next level. You obviously got fire up under you. I know Shaq got expectations of these young men and performing at a certain level, but man, reach out, man, and help these guys get to where you feel they can be, man, instead of just investing your energy hating, man. Quit hating on each other. Quit trying to tear somebody down, man.
The thing for me, I feel like Shaq, like, I think in his eyes, he was like, nah, this is his way of like him thinking that, oh, he's motivating him. But He's for sure doing it the wrong way.
Yeah, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. And, Shaq, everybody ain't going to be you, man. Everybody ain't going to be 10 feet tall.
Well, dude, yeah, exactly. Freaking 300 pounds.
Yeah.
All muscle. At the
Shaq, man, worry about your son, man. Develop your son into one of these guys, man. And, stop hating on the young fellas, man. And, like I said, I feel like he just got to kind of convert his energy into...
He sounds like an old head, huh? He just sounds like a bitter old head.
He's just older.
But you said you think he's trying to motivate them?
I guess that's what he thinks like he's coming doing. Off as, but like, bro, that's not what's
he's
happening.
Doing it wrong, right?
You're doing it wrong.
Yeah, because I do think, I kind of see it the same way. I do think in his head, like, the way he thinks about it is like, all right, I'm going to be that counter... I'm going to be the doubter so that you could prove me wrong, and then, like... Good for you. Once you prove me wrong, then you're gonna feel good. You're gonna be this type of player.
And then he's gonna be like, "Oh, I did that."
Yeah,
like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
But he's going too counter. He does it too harsh, like public TV.
Yeah. It's just not. It's just it ain't the way to go, man.
Yeah.
But
So
what do you think about one of the guys that got hated on, Mitchell and the Jazz?
Oh man, Spider Mitchell's phenomenal, man. The Jazz is
the Jazz got a better record than the Lakers. Huh?
Yeah.
But I mean, regular season's one thing. Can the Jazz make it out of the West or?
Oh man, it's gonna be tough. You know who's really surprising to me though, man? The West, man. I expected more out of the Mavericks, man.
Oh my God,
Mavericks are struggling.
Ain't they really just really like?
What I thought the unicorn.
Now he's back.
He's back.
Yeah.
He's still struggling. Well, obviously because of fucking injury and everything too. But
that goes back into the whole injury thing that we
the whole mental thing, bro.
Porzingis, man. You know what
he's been dealing it since New York.
Since New York, yeah.
And when New York got rid of when New York got rid of Porzingis, man, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, man. And, sometimes guys could overcome that. Look at Steph Curry.
Right.
Look at Steph Curry's first few years.
With the ankles.
Yeah, I think, no one felt he could overcome that.
Yeah.
I remember guys, when they moved Monte Ellis, man, up out of here, man, people were like, what are you doing, man? Like, but it comes down to the player, man, and how hard they're willing to work to overcome that and contribute at a high level. But the Mavericks, man, big disappointment, thus far.
I thought they were gonna be the second seed in the.
Yeah. Hey man, Luka is. I mean,
he's still putting up numbers, but the Mavs just can't. I think honestly, they're missing Seth Curry. He was a good player for that.
Dude, they are missing
Seth Curry. Such a good player,
Seth Curry
bro.
was such a great.
He spread the floor for that.
Role player too.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. I like Seth Curry.
But I think when it all gets summed up, man, I think we'll end up seeing the Nets and Lakers showdown, man. And
final thoughts. Who do we have in the finals? And
man, I think I say the Lakers, man. I'm riding with the Lakers. Honestly, I think the Lakers could three-peat from this point.
So four total?
Yeah, I think so, man. I think so, man. And shout out to Kobe, man. I think they're really fueled and pushed by something that
it's bigger than them.
Yeah, it's just bigger than them, man.
What about you, Issa? I know you're rocking the Lakers hat.
Lakers for sure, man.
Lakers,
that's 110%, man.
Lakers. And one more time, the Super Bowl pick.
Super Bowl, man. I got the Chiefs, man. I think. Mahomes, man, you got to really put Mahomes away, man. I mean, what we seen him do last year, man, is, it's remarkable, man, to another level, man. It's incredible. I mean, even Watson, man, they had him down 23 or 20 or
24 to 10. Yeah, like they were up.
Come on, man.
21-0, something like that.
You just gotta show me, man. Show me,
Yeah.
All the way kill him off, man, or I'm riding Mahomes, to the end.
Right.
So yeah, man.
Hey, pause.
Who you riding, bro? Who you riding, Heck?
Yeah, Mahomes, baby. Mahomes, right? We riding with Mahomes, right?
Hey, finals pick and Super Bowl pick to wrap it up.
Finals pick. I'm gonna go back with LeBron. You know, for the finals, NBA finals. I'm thinking going go 2-peat, and then I'm going with Mahomes for the Chiefs.
What about you, Issa?
The Lakers all the way, rocking the hat. And yeah, I'm put a K on Mahomes, bro.
Yeah,
100%.
it's a clean sweep. I'm going Lakers
How
too.
you
I'm
feeling?
going Mahomes. I think Mahomes is building that legacy. He's on his way to being the GOAT.
Yeah.
And the Lakers, nothing stopping this Lakers train, man.
Nothing.
Not the
Lakers
Nets,
train,
not the
no, man.
Clippers, not the Bucks. Nothing stopping this train. The Lakers they're here, man.
Yeah, man. Well, let's have a end of the NFL season epilogue. Let's visit all this again. Next week sometime, see where we all at. Everybody's predictions on the same page.
Yep.
We all got the Chiefs, man, and not
I got
taking
Chiefs by 10 too.
Hey, man, not a. Hey, man, not. Yeah, not. Yeah.
Off camera.
Yeah, I think it's like we all seeing it, the same way for what it is, and I just think the Chiefs are just too good.
Yeah.
We could just sum it up like that, man. The Chiefs are just too good.
Offense is great.
Yeah, no. They're just
too big, too strong.
Yeah.
Too fast,
Too
too
fast.
good.
yeah.
Man.
I think I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see the Chiefs blow them out, man. I mean, look at the Bills
saying,
game.
Chiefs by 10.
Hey, man,
Chiefs
the
by
Chiefs
10.
and the Chiefs. Yeah. Hey. Look, check it out. Look, look, man. I think the Bills were the hottest team in football coming down the stretch, and just look at just the lopsided difference.
I love
Yeah. Hey,
I love
look, man. I think the Chiefs can blow them out.
Man, I believe it too.
I think it's like Jesus, man. I just don't put nothing past them, man. So Mahomes, man. Until I see him, killed off. I'm riding Mahomes, and you look at Andy Reid's win percentage off a bye. This is essentially a bye.
Chiefs -3, but I'll take the Bucks
I think all Brady's Super Bowls been close, man.
Yeah,
they all been close. So we may be in it. Maybe a 10-point stretch. I'm 10.
I think Mahomes is just he's gonna cement himself. He's here.
Yeah, Mahomes is the guy. Mahomes is the guy, and I think what I like, is personal, a personal thing I'm really like, man, is I think this is gonna pressure the San Francisco 49ers, man. You got a guy like Brady. There were talks about him coming here,
but they tried.
You wholeheartedly look at the AFC title game and the NFC title game. You got Brady, you got Mahomes, you had Josh Allen, you had Rodgers. All four of these guys at some point of their times could have been San Francisco 49ers. I think it pressures the Niners, man.
Like, fuck, maybe we should have made a move. Maybe
Get
we
the
need to make
quarterback.
a move.
Get the quarterback. You got
Heck tearing up over here, man.
Hey,
Yo.
get the quarterback, man.
Please help me.
Hey, get the quarterback, man. But
Heck about to break down here. We could have had Allen. We could have had.
sure, man. But look, we'll revisit this. A week from now, a week and some change from now.
Yeah.
Mahomes, man. We riding with Mahomes.
Yeah,
man.
we riding Mahomes.
All four of us, man, and it's obvious. This dude just can't be stopped, man. He's something like we never seen before.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
Mahomes,
He's special,
man. Let's go. Let's go,
I'm ready
man.
for the Super Bowl.
Let's go.
If not,
man.
that'll be the biggest upset ever.
Any last words? Hey, but appreciate y'all coming on to the show. This was a lot of fun. Got some good topics in.
Wait, where we at right now? Where we at?
We're at the newest loft, the player lounge. That's what we're gonna call it, the player lounge.
It's like Bill Bellamy, man, the Players Club, man. But we had a special place. We're not gonna tell you yet, man. We had a private location
for legal
man.
issues.
Yeah, for legal issues, man. We're not gonna tell you where we at.
Yeah.
But it's going down, man. It's going down.
Stay posted.
Just stay tuned. Stay keep you guys posted, and We'll be back.
You
man.
scruffy ass motherfuckers looking out there.
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right.
Cheers, son.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on. Appreciate
For sure.
you.
Thank you for having us, man.
Yeah.
We signing off, man.
All right. Thank you for listening.